Hi, my name is Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast,
6 feet above.
Not the rebrand,
No,
Taylor's
'cause I
version.
Like it. Yeah. This
Kate's
is our
version.
reputation tour.
Nah, cause
We gotta get a better reputation.
put me in the stadium. The stadium.
No, please.
I'm begging.
You know,
We say the same shit over and over again.
Wait, but I can play guitar.
No,
Nobody asked.
No, it's giving literal band.
No, yeah.
Because this podcast is going to turn into what? A duo?
I beg. Okay, can't stop laughing at everything you say today.
It's going to be a good one. I'm just so manically manic right now. There's a lot going on.
You had a day.
Well, I've just had a week. There's a lot going on in my head.
Can you talk about
works.
it or no?
No.
Okay.
No. But
it's a boundary.
No. Super boundary. Hey, why don't we start with your shirt?
Oh yeah. So the other day I was online and I was like, what can I do? And I was like, I have the best idea because we belong on a shirt. And I've said that since the sober living.
I would wear that.
I've never said that in my life.
Honestly, I think that's the first time you've ever said that. I've never seen something so good in my entire life.
How cute is it? Okay, for those that can't see, it's a tube top with Trevi's face and my face
on each boob. Yeah. So I
did you on this boob on purpose because I know you love.
That's my lopsided one. Yeah. Oh, she goes place her on the left boob because her left boob is 1 + 1.
The body is not supposed to be symmetrical. Anyways, how did we get here? But I got you one too.
Okay. I was hoping that you didn't just walk in with my fucking face on your tits. You know what I love about it though?
Tell me.
You didn't just do like shitty material t-shirt. You came in with a literal tube top.
Yeah. And it's like when it comes to merch, like someday when we do merch, it's like I want to sell stuff that we actually would wear. And you would wear this.
No, because where is it?
No, because
do I put it on?
Here. Yeah, will you put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, you need to wear tube tops more often.
Do I?
Yeah. Like Easter Day.
Wait, is it giving demonetized?
Why?
I don't know, because I'm just too hot.
Because you're too hot, yeah.
If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, but you're driving or you want to fall asleep, go over to Spotify or Apple Music or anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. Love a good phone lock.
So your day, which is now a lot better, but you said you had a rough day.
All of the intros for the past 3 episodes were like, why is Trevi suffering?
It's real. You think women are supposed to be happy all the time? We're not.
Okay, well, let me
We're struggling.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
My day has been all right. Sleeping schedule, I thought I fixed it. Fucked me backwards. There's a lot of things right now, good and bad, that are preventing me from sleeping. Nothing too insane, just like the normal spiral. I'm so grateful for the people that are leaving these comments. We are reading them all, and we love you guys.
It means so much.
It's like, how does that make you feel?
I
That's like
can't
a new
believe
world.
it. Yeah, it's such a new world. I'm just like, wow, it's so beautiful. Like, I'm so happy that we can make people laugh and just, brighten their day.
Literal hopefully have a date after this, drinking a creamy root beer.
I can't wait.
Don't burp and all right, so guys, we are going to start off this episode with Off My Chest. If you don't know what Off My Chest is, use your fucking brain. It's literally just ranting about something we need to get off of it. Good or bad. Used to be a fully negative segment, but I think we're good for both. It's gonna sound so snarky. I have a stupid off my chest. It's negative. I mean, it's gonna get handled. It's gonna get fixed. My watch. I love my watch very much. I wear it all the time, and I feel as I should maybe take better care of it for this specific situation that literally just happened 30 minutes ago. You're getting the inside scoop, y'all.
Okay.
I was very late to set today. I love that.
Yeah.
No, because what? We're in a home?
No. Yeah, we're on set.
No, we're literally on set. No, sorry, I'm in the literal lab.
In the lab.
And I'm rushing at my house, and I'm washing my hands. I'm washing the makeup off my hands. I'm drying my hands, and as I'm leaving the bathroom, I bang my arm, my arm and hand, this whole forearm on the door frame. 2 of the diamonds on my watch fell off.
Is that a rollie?
Yeah. So I don't really know. I have to go turn off all the lights in my house when I get home and get a flashlight and see what sparkles. Besides me. Besides my literal personality.
Man, that shirt.
I'm saying. So that's just annoying. It's something that means a lot to me, and I don't know. I love like a good little piece, and I feel like that's something that Rolex connoisseurs, is it connoisseurs?
Yeah.
I think it's something that Rolex connoisseurs are gonna be like, oh my god, bitch, literally got a hole. No, it's giving Santee Alley, it's giving Canal. Stupid off my chest, but I'm just annoyed.
It's not stupid. How much do you think it's gonna be?
Don't want to look. Don't want to know.
Okay.
Don't want to.
None of your business.
Nah, cause.
Okay, so I was talking to a man last night. Literally just.
It's giving celibacy. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Literal Adele.
Literally going through puberty. So I was just like talking to a man last night, and we were just conversing. And
Converse? So I think that, no, I'm just kidding. Going into the shoe segment again. I'm so sorry. Go.
So I was like talking to him, and you know that feeling when you're talking to a guy and it's like, and you're like, wow, I'm down.
Sexting?
No, we were just like having a conversation about like dogs.
So that's why you went rawr? You're like, damn.
No, like you're like, no, when you're like turned on. And you're
Could have
like,
just said it. No, because I'm over here thinking you wanted to be a dog. It's giving trans dog. Okay,
but
yes, I
all
do know.
that
I
to
know
say,
what you mean. Sorry.
my drive is back fully, and I thought it was gonna be gone for the rest of my life.
Like clenching, like twitching, like all of it.
No, like I would be down to smooch a man.
Couldn't even get through a month. Okay.
No, but a week ago, I told you I was like, I'd rather chew on a sock than like hug a man. Now I'm down.
Wow.
And that's kind of the beauty of life.
I'm a little confused how you got there, to be completely honest. Did you get into my estrogen pills or something?
Yeah, that and just like, I don't know, like I'm really feeling the spice of life like run through me lately.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So I'm just like happy that it's back because I really thought it was going to be gone forever. I was deeply dry.
The spice of life or
all of it.
like, we gotta end this episode and take you somewhere.
No, literally. But like I'm not on dating apps yet. It's not like that horny yet. Anyways, that's my off my chest and it's a happy one. So for everyone that thinks I'm negative, I'm not. No one ever said I was, okay?
Wow. I mean, I completely understand that. It's so weird. Like I am a very seasonally affected depressive person. I wouldn't call myself depressed, but things were very dull for a moment there, and I can see some light at the end of the tunnel right now, and it feels good as well. I'm just very excited about the new year. Can't believe January is almost literal over.
I know.
My mother,
okay,
they have this beautiful house in Del Mar that they've been staying at, and it's so beautiful. It's like on the beach, and they've been staying there for a year now. They were like told that they were going to be able to renew the lease because my mom's like first time renting and like so long. She just wanted to have like a year or two by the beach because she just loves the beach. She just wanted to like, that was like a bucket list thing for her. And she wanted to do 2 years, and they just came back today after they literally told her that she could renew the lease, saying that she has to be out in 6 weeks. Everything is in that house. Like, so like in 6 weeks, she has to find somewhere else to go, move everything out.
she needs roadway moving.
I got the plug.
You do?
Yeah.
Can you hook her up?
Were you the one that texted me that you were just dying at me in the semi on roadway?
I love Trevi's brand deals. They keep me so young.
They keep me so young.
You need to get her a brand deal.
Nikki? Yeah, I do. I'm going to get her a roadway brand deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll continue to the next segment, which is...
So now we're going to talk about something really important, which is things that we've pretended to like for a man. Because we've all done it.
We have.
Yeah.
This one hurts. This one hurts. I don't like metal.
Oh my
Like, why am I
gosh.
over here saying that like I'm listening to Slipknot?
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Did he ask you to name a song?
Googled.
Okay.
My brother was obsessed with them as a kid, so I kind of like had some things.
Got the
there.
plug.
I got the literal plug.
So wait, how did it happen? So he was like, "Oh, what kind of music do you like?"
Yeah, I'm over here saying I'm talking about Gaga. Yeah, he was just asking me what kind of music I liked.
So
this
you
was a long
stalked
time
him.
ago. I'm like, I really love blank and blank.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
You're like, Oh, I got one. Anime. My ex-boyfriend loved anime.
There was this guy I was talking to that was obsessed with anime, and I just like I told him that I liked it, and then like towards like the end, I just like threw my hands up. I go, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't like actually. I don't.
Oh my god.
I don't actually like anime.
I liked one series, Hunter x Hunter. I would watch it like with him,
Right.
but he would like listen to the music and he'd be like, "Yeah," and I was like, I don't know if I can get into. This.
I just don't love like animated stuff
I
that
know.
much. I loved like Soul and Inside Out. Like I love like a good Pixar, but like
Yeah,
on the daily, I can't do an animated.
can't do
thing.
anime.
Oh my god, something that guys say all the time. I'll like tell them that I have a cat, and they're like, "Of course you, yeah, fucking dogs." I'm like, why is dogs such
No,
a
because Taylor Swift loves cats. That's my theory. And then guys are like, "Oh, she's a like, I don't want it. I'm a dog."
You would have a cat, and I'm not. I've never pretended to not like my cat though. That'd be f***ed up.
That would be
Up to Leo.
maybe because dogs are more like masculine, I guess.
Nothing masculine about a Yorkie.
Nary a masculinity.
Nary a masculinity trait in that Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah. Football.
Oh,
Literally go
I'm like,
Patriots.
I love Joe Burrow.
I love the Patriots.
Is that even?
Wait, who's Joe Burrow?
Look him up. You might come.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a coach?
Player.
Oh, okay. What team?
I bet he's a player as well. They all cheat.
Every athlete cheats.
So insane.
No, like, can we talk about it?
Yeah.
That's it. No. Have you ever dated an athlete?
I've hooked up with, but
Did you feel like you were being cheated on?
we weren't
While
in a
you,
relationship.
I know, but like
was
you know what I mean when you hook up
Any-
with a guy and you're like, I feel like this isn't right. Like you would cheat on me if we were dating.
absolutely, and like I see it. I see the
Yeah.
whole vision,
Right.
and I'd stay. Kidding, I wouldn't. Funny though.
I'm
Totally
screaming.
would.
I dated like a half athlete.
What's a halflete?
Athlete. He was on the ultimate frisbee. No, I'm kidding. He was a football player and he got drafted like after we broke up.
I'd simply overdose.
No, you know what's crazy? He like broke my heart and dumped me and then got drafted and became a millionaire. You go, I would overdose. And I said, oh, and don't worry. Then he started dating the girl that he cheated on me with. Let's go.
Whoa. No, I
No.
would go celibate for a week too.
Yeah, I know.
Dragged through the mud.
Okay, so like what's so crazy about that relationship is that I saw him a few years later at a wedding and he was like so drunk and I'm sober at the time.
Right, you're sober.
Sober. And he was like getting drunk and he was telling me, he was like, I'm in therapy now. Like I've changed and like I have a girlfriend and I'm loyal to her now. And I was like, that's so great. But then he like kept repeating himself. He was like, by the way, I'm in therapy and like, I'm sorry I couldn't be the man for you that you deserved. And I was like,
Overcompensating.
yeah. And
How
I was
many
like,
times a week
I was like, I know you rehearsed this whole thing before
thing.
coming to the wedding because he knew I was going to be there. And then about 5 minutes later, I see him making out with a girl on the dance floor. And then 10 minutes later, he had sex with my friend. And I go, where's the loyalty, sis? And that's when athletes don't change.
whoa.
Isn't that a crazy
That's
story?
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know. I was like, I just remember watching it and I was like, I am so glad we never like ended up together and I'm so glad I'm sober.
I'm also just so glad you have the self-respect.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that that's such an important part of this. Like, I think also what goes with this is like saying things that you're not actually okay with, but saying they're okay to a man. That also goes the same. That's the same vibe. Like pretending you like something. If a guy's like, "Oh, well, I'm actually not really ready for anything right now. I think it's cool if we just stay friends and we just keep fucking."
Yeah.
And then you're over here talking about like, "Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that, honestly."
Yeah, you're like, I'm totally fine with like occasionally seeing you once a week and like you like
Right.
randomly ghosting me.
Oh, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
Meanwhile, I'm ODing. No. Okay.
I would overdose is the best thing
Is that
you've
our
ever
first
said.
shirt? That's so I can't. Fucking disclaimer.
I know what you're about to say and say it.
No, literal disclaimer. I am in recovery. I take these very dark topics very seriously, and I've been with a lot of. I've been around a lot of shit like that. So I'm sorry if that offended anyone, but this is the year that I'm being more controversial. So I'm gonna keep that in.
Please.
No, cause
If we can't joke about it, why are we sober?
right.
What's the point? We didn't get sober to become serious, boring ass bitches.
Yeah.
Anything else you pretend to like for a man? There's got to be more.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Any foods?
I was like willing to try cow tongue for a man.
No.
No.
I've tried it.
Did you like it? It tastes like bologna.
It was very like tonguey. Felt like I was eating a tongue.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It was too firm.
I wasn't down.
At all.
Any foods for you?
No, I'm a very picky eater. That's where I draw
You
the line.
are.
That's where I
You
draw the
are a
line.
picky eater.
No ketchup, and no ketchup.
What?
Like when they slap a tit, we'll go back to that. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm over here like, and then I'm like, actually like, no, that hurt.
Do they actually think we enjoy that? Like that does anything for us?
Does nothing.
Do they think we like having sex with them?
I'm out here like, wait, what?
I know. And they think you busted.
Cause
And you didn't. I don't see a bust anywhere.
reverse bust us.
What?
I reversed bust.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Bust this.
Yeah. A reverse bust.
Nah, because it's giving ovaries went into my soft. Don't have those.
You literally do.
The delusion is crazy. Thinking that just because I am doing one thing, I got literal ovaries. That would end up on right wing. I could see libs of TikTok posting that one, be like, "Well, two trans girls on a podcast think they have ovaries. Here we are." Oh, she's not even trans.
No, because everyone thinks I am.
Neither am I.
No, neither of us are. Or are
I
we?
think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna start identifying as cis.
Please, cyst.
I don't know. We've all done it, and it's something that you kind of just got to learn, and it's along the lines of self-respect and really drawing a line and finding who's actually compatible with you.
Yeah.
Because if
Can't
you're not
force
gonna,
it.
yeah, and who knows? Maybe your little bickering could help you get closer. You know how sometimes flirting can be off of like disagreement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So just stating how you actually feel and not just going with his flow. Go with your flow as well, and see if they both flow together. Aristotle.
Literally Socrates. But here's my thing. How do you flirt, though? Because I feel like
I'm kind of mean.
Me too. And sometimes I take it a little too far.
Me too. Back to celibacy. You go.
I really should.
Back in the corner. I'm just very like, I just poke. I'm a poker. Sometimes I'll take it too far. Mm-hmm. I like went off on a man last week.
You're like, I beat him
wait,
up.
Check this one out. Check this one out. This should have been off my chest, but we'll just put it here.
Okay.
A man who I was planning on going on a date with for like 2 weeks, kept putting it off. And then it was Saturday when we were supposed to go. And I was like, okay, where are we going? He goes, hey, so I'm actually going out with my buddies. Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Check. And he goes, what about late next week, like Thursday or Friday? Already pushing it to the other weekend. And he goes, my lunch break's at 2. Why don't you meet me in Century City and we can get lunch?
The gall.
I live in Toluca Lake.
On his lunch break.
I live on the opposite side of Century City. I'm not getting in an Uber and in the middle of the day to go to Century City to join you on your fucking lunch break. Would it be hot because he would be in a suit? Absolutely.
It would so not be hot, though. It's during the day, and he's going to have, like, a packaged sandwich.
I could see it. No, I was about to say, I could just see us at, like, dim sum.
Yeah, or he has, like, a tub of chicken salad.
Oh!
You are not a lunch break girl.
No.
You're a Nobu in heels.
I go, I thought we were going to the nice guy in Beverly Hills. What the?
Yeah.
To the nice guy to a bowl of literal tuna salad.
Yeah.
And I didn't pretend that I was okay with that.
Good, period.
Yeah. Went off.
Oh, what'd you say?
5 MLA. 5 paragraph MLA. Like,
Did he respond?
of course.
Okay. Is he sorry? Is he crying?
He's sorry, but he's also like not. It's very hard for a lot of guys to like want to do like a real serious romantic date with a girl like me. It's very, there's a lot of hesitance, and it's like I don't like hesitance.
No.
Look at me. I'm on literal shirts everywhere across America.
No, everyone's wearing this.
2.
Across America.
No, because that's basically Century City and Toluca Lake across literal America.
Literally. The gall.
Okay, let's talk about friendship breakups because I'm not too familiar with them until kind of recently. I've had fallouts with people that were kind of slow burns and fades, but I've never personally taken a step away from a friendship until recently, like a very close friendship. And it's a hard thing.
It's so hard.
It hurts in such a different way as a normal heartbreak.
Yeah. We were literally talking about this the other day. It is such a severe pain, and it's so different from like a heartbreak in a relationship.
Right.
Because it's like the bond you have, and you know, usually my friendship breakups have been with other women. That bond is so deep and intimate. Right. It's so different than with a man. And it just is the most painful thing. And it's like when it's your really good friend, you feel like you're like losing a small part of yourself.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think also just as women are, relationships with other women are very, very deep, very personal. And but here's the thing, like I'm also not suddenly just so sad. Like I've been watching this fizzle out.
Yeah.
And like you just start to see traits that you don't align with. Like it just, you look at the person who someone becomes, and it's all part of growing up. I don't have a hatred for anyone. Therefore, I have disappointment, and I have disappointment, and I have obviously anger. It just hurts in a very different way. But back again, this episode is about self-respect.
Yeah.
I think this is the self-respect episode. If something is hurting you, it doesn't have to just be a man. Your own family can hurt you.
Yeah.
Your own family, your own best friend.
And you can cut your family off.
You can, and not a lot of people are talking about that.
No, literally. I ignore a lot of red flags with friends too, though. Not just like relationships and men. Like with friends, I'm just like, I feel like I'm more lenient with friends sometimes than with men. Because I'm like, you know what? It's not like we're dating. Like I can just like whatever.
What are some red flags with your best friends or even men that you like tend to ignore?
With friends, and men, I guess, I tend to ignore. I can tell when someone isn't actually excited for my wins.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
They'll
saying.
root for you, but when you start getting shit, they're like, oh.
Wow.
And it's
your brain is working today, mine's not. By the way.
But it's so crazy to me because like I think of like all my best friends.
Right.
Like when you have something exciting happen, I'm so excited for you.
I'm so
like
excited
genuinely.
for you too.
And I know that, and I feel that with you. Like you are like so excited for me, and you like root so hard for me, and like I root so hard for you. And that is something that I love about our friendship. Like we are each other's like biggest fans.
Yeah, and I think that there's just so many different types of people because there's like people you can have fun with, there's party friends, but like it's so hard to find someone who you can just be very like, I'm a very deep person. I'm very deep, I'm very empathetic, and so are you. And I think that's why this works because it's such a pure friendship. I didn't meet you at a bar.
Right.
We met in such a unique way that only can make me believe that the universe forced us together.
Yeah.
Like that's the only, like I don't have an answer for how this worked out so well because now we're in a set in Los Angeles when I was peeing in a cup for you.
Yep.
In a poncho and glitter on my eyes.
What red flags do you ignore with friends?
When I'm like excluded, I'll be like, oh, well, maybe it's just like they were already together and it kind of stumbled together and they're at dinner now and I'm the only one that's not there. You know,
you're like, wow, that's funny.
I'll be like, oh, that's, you know, I'll just ignore it. I guess also with a man, I would say that like the delayed responses and then do you ever talk to a guy that's like, it's so like chill and good for the first 48 hours and then it slowly fizzles down and then it's like 2 texts a day that's like they always have some sort of chaotic situation there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, my something is just happening and then my car wheel fell off and then I don't know, it's such an insane day, blah, blah, blah. Hope you're doing well, beautiful, in a separate text.
Yeah.
And it's like every fucking day I'm like, what are these excuses?
Yeah.
Just I don't understand, like stop talking to me. I'd rather you block my literal number.
Yeah. It's so weird to me. That usually happens after I hook up with them.
I'm not begging. I'm just over here trying to be a nice person and talk to you.
It's so weird. Like they'll go from like obsessed to like every 48 hours responding. And that's when I'm like, I can't do
I got
it.
stitches in my
My dog's foot hurts.
Yeah, my mental health day is really bad. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But just don't text me then.
Yeah. And you can feel it. You can feel when they're like,
yes, because
moving away
they're posting
slowly.
Instagram stories. All day.
Literally.
I'm saying
They're looking at your story. Another red flag that I ignore with like friends and men is when they like low key put you down.
Yeah.
When they like say sly remarks that I'm like, oh, there's some hatred behind that.
Yes, and I also think there's a difference between you having a jokester and the friend group. But when the only way that they could get laughs is by tearing other people down.
Not with it.
Because, like, write an original.
Like, if that's how the only way you can get laughs, you're a bozo and not in a good way.
Boy Zoe.
Boise.
Idaho.
Literally.
Oh, because do we have any watchers in Boise?
That would be so cool.
So gratitude? No, I'm just kidding. I bag. No.
I had a friendship breakup with this girl when I was younger, and then in high school, I got drunk at a party and I called her and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she was like, I'm just like chilling in my bed. And I was like, oh, me too. And she was like, how are you? And I was like, good. And I was like, do you want to come over? It was like late at night. It was like after a party.
This is a girl?
Yeah, I was like drunk.
Okay.
And she comes over and then we just like laugh all night. And we were like, I miss you so much. And then I never saw her again. Isn't that so crazy? Like what me booty calling my old friend, but like we didn't hook up at all. We just connected.
That's crazy.
A video was posted on our TikTok of my high school experience because I went to I repeated my junior year at a boarding school.
Okay.
And Lana Del Rey went to that same boarding school.
Right.
Allegedly, Lana Del Rey went to that boarding school. And allegedly, I've talked to my teachers about said person, and allegedly they said that on Wikipedia it says that she was there to like cure her alcohol problem, but all of my teachers allegedly would say that she was like a really good student and really nice and like never talked, and they were like shocked to see her like become this like kind of sex symbol.
Coachella, I beg.
Oh, did you see her at Coachella?
She's headlining this year.
Oh,
it just got released.
I don't pay attention to that stuff. Are you gonna go?
1,000. She's my favorite artist.
She's amazing.
Favorite artist of all time.
Isn't that so wild? I went to the same high school as her, and I was like, damn. It was like Mean Girls.
What was like the hype? What were people saying?
I've only talked to one teacher about her, and they were just like, she was so quiet and such a good student. She was like a senior prefect.
I love her. Yeah. I live for her.
She's great. But
that's great.
I wonder what she was like in high school. I have no idea. And I never will know, but I just know that she was a good student.
It was all alleged.
Yeah, it was all alleged.
Not trying to get sued by said boarding school.
Right. But
that's
that boarding school is crazy.
I didn't even know that you went to a boarding school.
Really?
I had no idea.
I know. I feel like I don't talk about it that much, but it was crazy. Like the seniors could dress code the students. So the first day they were like, you need to change right now. And I was like, this has to be a joke. Because I came from public school where like people wear a thong.
Right.
And I was like, wait, what? And then I went to a class and the teacher was talking and someone goes, interesting. And I laugh out loud because, again, I go to public school where it wasn't cool to learn. But at boarding school, it was really cool. So I laugh out loud and everyone like gives me a dirty look. And I was like, oh,
we're here for business.
We want to learn here.
Yeah. Right? We're standing on business.
I was like, oh, that's crazy. But that was nuts. Best 2 years of my life.
What? Really?
No. But, but definitely like necessary formative years.
Good.
Like, so glad I went.
I love that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of would have ate.
You are a boarding school gal. You would have been like the coolest gal.
No, because I love to learn.
Oh, really? I didn't know that about you. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. What subject?
I just meant things in life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I was still in high school, didn't even go to high school.
Right.
Did it on a computer.
I wonder what group you'd be in.
I don't know what group I'd be in. I don't know how that goes.
I was kind of in the sporty crew.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd probably be in
like the artsy crew.
Yeah, probably Lana's crew. But yeah, it was weird. I did nary a prom, nary a homecoming,
nary a prom. Did you want to go to prom?
Yeah, I never had a prom day. I mean, it's like, how am I gonna go to prom as a? Well, yes. Like I didn't want to be in a suit.
Yeah. Hell no. Prom sucks. You literally didn't miss anything.
I know. I like that it sucks.
Okay.
You know, there's
you
some
wanted
things in life.
You just want the experience.
Yeah, you know, there's some things in life that are cheesy and that like suck, but they're necessary and they're good.
Yeah.
I did a lot of great things in my 14 to 18 where I was supposed to be in high school. I did probably more insane things than any high school kid has experienced, but still, I crave simplicity.
Yeah.
I do. I really do crave simplicity.
I get it. There's something so special about it. Just like going to prom or like going to a high school party. It was like part of the experience.
I'm on tour.
Yeah, I was like, what?
There's
so not
girl passing
relatable.
out in the front. I go.
And I was passing out in a field. What would your superlative be?
I don't know what that means.
Like most likely to.
Oh, probably get famous. Oh.
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that.
No, I don't know. Most likely to be a tranny. So
mine was most likely to break dress code.
I mean,
she was a rebel.
Maybe most likely to make everyone laugh. So we have another segment that we really wanted to talk about, losing our virginity stories. I've talked about it on my YouTube channel before, but I don't want to talk about my losing my virginity because I lost my virginity to a girl.
Oh.
It wasn't like real, like no one busted.
Nary a bust.
But I think talking about the one with my first real.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. I was in LA with this guy that I was talking to. He really wanted to come over and see. I'm still friends with this person.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gay. It's like completely, we just ended up becoming really good friends.
Obsessed.
But I was in my apartment in LA. I already knew this kid. I had a crush on him. Mm-hmm. He texted me. He goes, "Hey, can I come over and see your new cat?" Because I just got this new bald cat. She was like stunning. My aunt has her now because my roommate, when I moved out of that place, was allergic to her like saliva or something. Mm-hmm. So I gave the cat to my aunt. But at the time when I had the cat, she was a kitten. She was just a bald little kitten. Everyone was replying to my stories like, "I want to meet the cat." And then he responds, says he wants to meet the cat. I'm like, gas it.
You had a crush on him at
yes.
the time. Okay.
He comes over and then he hangs out with the cat. We immediately hit it off again. Like there was no time that passed.
Okay.
We order a bottle of wine because he was there all day. We start talking. And this was a day before. Do you remember that? It was 2017. Do you remember that solar eclipse? Like the big one. Like the one that only happens.
I think so, yeah.
It was like a major thing. They always say it happens every 500 years, and then you got one every year somehow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When they're like, this is only gonna happen for 500 years.
Oh yeah.
And for anything planetary. I'm like,
literally.
because we're in a simulation. I'm like, y'all said that 2 years ago.
Like, show me some proof.
I beg that we're not living in a hologram. So, we should also do conspiracy theories sometime.
Yes.
We noticed that there was going to be a solar eclipse. I've never seen a solar eclipse. And I was like, we were already like kind of wine drunk. I go, should we just go somewhere to see the eclipse? Ballsiest thing I've ever
You're
said.
so flirty for that.
He was like, absolutely.
You're like, okay, you're obsessed with me.
I book us a flight to Miami.
What? Wait, how old were you?
18. I book us a flight to Miami. I get us a 5-star hotel.
You were money back.
I was setting it up. I was setting up like what I wanted because I knew he was interested in me. Like especially once we were like drinking, he's got his arm around me, you know, the whole time. We're going to Miami, and I left to party back then. So I'm like, we're gonna go the clubs. I had the best fake ID in the world. Worked to Miami, yeah. So we get on a flight. We go to Miami. It's so cute, so romantic. Whatever. We go out. We like convinced this, like there was like this table in this club and it was the funniest thing he's ever done. We still laugh about it to this day, but he convinced this guy that was at this big table at the club because we didn't have a table. We were just young. And he was like telling the person that was running the table that I wrote all of Justin Bieber's songs.
No.
And he like told me to like act like I was like really like snobby and famous. So I like got my arms all crossed and I was just like tapping my foot. He goes, yeah, so this is Trevy. She like writes everything for Justin Bieber's songs and we're visiting out here from LA. Like we stayed in the table the entire night, got bottles, service, everything just because.
That's all it takes.
And I go, nah, because he was looking out for me.
Yeah, wow.
He's such a genius. That was like, I was like, damn.
How do you even think of that?
I don't know. But he comes back. We go back to the hotel. We're pretty drunk, like very drunk. There's a sex kit in the room, you know, like hotels. I do remember though, there was some asshole play with both parties involved.
Okay.
I had my finger in his butt.
It's terrifying.
And one of my acrylics broke.
No.
I beg.
No, I don't beg.
No, I...
What? It broke in his asshole?
Yeah, but it was still attached to my hand, but I had to go very slow. And this was before Gel X, honey. These motherfuckers would crack. It wouldn't
was it a
bend.
press-on?
No,
acrylic.
it was acrylic. It, like, Gel X, it just like, it's
That's
gel.
so
It doesn't,
painful
like,
for you and him at the same time.
Well, duh. And then I just get flipped over and raw dogged. So
That's on
but
intimacy.
I've never had anything in my butt before, so I don't know why I just like took it like a champ. I was
You did?
drunk as hell.
Born to be wild. Wait, you didn't do an enema?
No, I didn't know. I
Was it clean?
clean as a whistle. Yeah.
You do give me clean as a whistle vibes.
Yeah, that's
And did
me.
you fall in love with him?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I think I fell in love with his soul though, not because of
The acrylic.
like relationship stuff. Like I really love this person still as a human being. Hit me.
Yeah, I lost my virginity to the guy that allegedly got drafted to the NFL. And
$1 million pussy.
no, it was giving $3 at the time.
Pussy. No, now it is.
Yeah,
It's
but
asset.
before. You're right.
Him being in you is an asset.
Whoa, that's actually crazy when you put it together like that. Basically, I went into the night being like, I'm not going near him. And
Near.
I got drunk. And then it happened. And then the next day, he sent a Snapchat to my friend of him with his girlfriend. He was a cheater
So-
from the jump.
From the joint.
And then I dated him like 8 months later and we fell in love. He was my first love. But
that must have been hard falling in love with
but
a-
like, why'd I do that?
and
All the evidence was there.
yeah, but like you're young.
I
think
was youthful.
You learn about like, especially if like you grow up in a household where like if your parents get in fights or you're around
Yeah.
friends that get in relationship drama, you know that it like passes.
Mm-hmm.
But like with specific things like that, you don't know like when to draw the line when you're young on
And
like
he-
what
yeah.
you can forgive and what you can't.
And he was a love bomber, and I'd never been love bombed. And I was like, this is great.
This is great.
I love that he's obsessed with me.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was
I
like,
have
I
perfect-
should date him.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even know I had perfect nipples.
Yeah, no, literally. And
So-
yeah, lost it to him, and
I lost your mind.
I lost I
Damn
lost
near.
my damn mind over him. It took me
Really?
like 2 years to get over it.
Really, I think same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's always gonna happen with your
Yeah,
first love.
First love, it's always.
And then you see them at a wedding, and they're drunk and your friend.
I beg.
Yeah. But so if you're like sad over your first love, just know in a few years it's going to be legit comical.
It's gonna be legit comical because just watch. I think
Just
I
watch.
always think that good karma rolls around for any situation.
Yeah.
Any situation.
And honestly, like I feel like I genuinely felt sad for him. I was like, damn, there's been like no change and you still seem to like just kind of be hurting.
And that's the thing with these people that hurt people.
Yeah.
They're hurting.
It's not my business.
None. All right, y'all. We are going to move into the unnamed segment where we are going to answer your questions that you sent in to our Instagram, where you basically ask us for advice on some juicy and scandalous things. So I'm ready to get into it. Are you?
I'm been ready. Okay.
You got a good one for me?
So the first question is, I feel scared to start the process for top surgery. I don't know how I'll be able to afford it.
Yeah, I guess there's things to do. I don't know if this is female to male or male to female because there's things that you can do. There's binders for female to male. And then there's obviously stuff that you can put in your bra. There's padded bras for male to female. Do that for the time being. Don't like obsess over it too much because I've learned that there's just a lot of things with your transition that you can't control and that are going to be slow but so worth it when they come to you. I mean, hell, you know. No, I think once I got to the place where I was ready to do that, I will warn you, like it's a surgery, and I think when it's something that's not chaotic or an emergency, I feel like my surgeries, because I had this huge surgery on my stomach, like that was a very chaotic thing. That was an emergency. I was just out of it. Like going into an office fully aware with like everyone calm and just like when everything is calm and you know you're about to be like put down like a dog in a vet, there's something so creepy. I freak her out. No, I'm kidding.
She's crying.
No, there's just something so different about being in a quiet setting and it not being an emergency. So you have to prepare yourself mentally for this, as well as financially, right? Because financially is just the first part, because you're gonna have to heal. You're gonna have to be okay with seeing how it looks in the beginning, because mine didn't look like this on, like, when I took off the bra.
Yeah.
It scared me. So just know that that's gonna go away, and talk to your therapist, talk to your other trans friends, and it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. If you want to do top surgery and you know that, then I can promise you that that's going to be worth it. Fucked by my second cousin, who's my neighbor. Haven't talked since 2019. What do you need?
Wait, what's the advice?
That's the whole question. Fucked by my second cousin, who is my neighbor, and you haven't talked since 2019. I'm assuming the advice is, how do I deal with that emotionally?
Right.
Have you
go to
why
therapy?
was I just about to ask if you fucked up my second cousin? I don't know. Some people believe that second cousin is like a safe line.
People think that's free game.
And I'm like,
I wouldn't.
I don't know. I think I don't even know if that's something you want to have a conversation about. And I don't know how close this cousin is with your family. You done goofed. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this. I can't give logical advice. That's something
My friend has.
Really?
She said it's just awkward when they see each other at family events.
like just forever.
Yeah, it's just forever, and it's just like awkward, and it's whatever. And she like kind of laughs about it at this point. So,
Okay, so accept the things you cannot change,
yes,
and have
I
the
love
wisdom
that.
to know the difference.
Okay.
There's this guy I really like, but I don't know how to introduce myself. You're very good. Actually, no, you're not.
Not at all.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
the one that goes up to guys.
Really?
I let guys come up to me. I would
Yeah,
never
yeah.
go up to a guy. For me, DMs.
Yeah. I normally try to connect dots and have a smooth transition. So if they are talking to somebody that I know, I'll insert myself once I see the conversation start to like fade. Or I'll find something in common with like either the outfit. I like to compliment an outfit. So I'll be like, I really like your jacket.
Yeah.
Where did you get it from? Like act like I'm interested in something for myself, and then, so what's your name? Like,
Yeah.
because then if you have another like precursor, going up sometimes and just be like, hi, I'm Trevy. I've done it.
Yeah.
It's
kinda
not always the
awkward.
best way though. Compliment an outfit piece.
I would do a would you rather off the bat.
That's crazy.
Like, hey, like, hey, I got a crazy question. Like, can I ask you a would you rather? And if they're cool, they'll be like,
Right.
yeah. And then it'll be a beautiful moment. And that's not horny. Like, you're just
no,
like,
because give me one of your crazy would you rathers right now.
I'd be like, hey, would you rather every morning have a random foot in your mouth for 20 seconds or have to eat 17 hot dog links a day for a month?
Just a month.
Yeah, 17 a day is crazy. But you don't know which foot's going in your mouth.
Yeah, no. Hot dogs.
Okay, but they could have worms in them.
My ex from 5 years ago, ex of 5 years, is engaged, yet she drunk called me 2 times recently. It's giving that athlete.
No, literally. It's giving my ex-boyfriend. Damn. I mean, don't answer. Yeah, block. Blockity
Yeah.
block.
For the sake of the marriage.
And just like,
But you
what's
don't
the
want to. You don't
point?
want to be the one. It's gonna happen. Like that engagement might be split up,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be the reason for it.
Hell no.
No matter how much.
That's your ex for a reason.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correctimundo.
So blockity block.
Blackity black black black.
Blake!
How do I know the difference between love and lust?
I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, have I ever been in love? I don't even know.
Right. Because there's different psychological like definitions. There's like a pure obsession, and then there's also like love, which also just has a huge question mark because that's something that's more of like a soul thing that like can't be defined. So is love even real?
But I'm like, I feel like with age, I'm kind of starting to realize like it's probably not real. Because when I thought I was in love when I was younger, it was probably lust. And then people are like, you just know. And I'm like,
Maybe we have yet to.
yeah, maybe we've never fallen in love.
Don't get all negative Nelly on me.
I'm just like, I feel like I see so many breakups and so many divorces that I'm like,
Right.
maybe love has like a time period.
Right.
But you know what? It could be real. So to answer your question, I literally don't know.
I need advice on feeling too late to start, but delaying your life because you lost your chance.
Oh my gosh, I feel like so many people go through this.
Yes.
It's never too late.
It's never.
Like we talked about it, our moms restarted their whole lives at 40, at 45.
Yep.
Like you are on this earth and do not let society be like, no, you got to be on this path and you can't like restart your path. Like
Yeah.
I literally left New York and like left my job. Like I'm doing something right now that is completely different than I thought I was going to do.
Yes.
Just absolutely follow like what you want to do and like what feels right. If you feel stuck, start over.
Yes.
You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm completely on the same boat as you. I think there's a lot of societal things that need to be just like bulldozed down. There's just some amazing people that have restarted their lives. But you got this. Whatever it is that you want to do, as long as you are still breathing, get it together.
Take that leap.
Take that leap. Get it together. Don't feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
Put your big girl panties on and do what you were born to do. Because this obviously seems like a passion that is gnawing at your heart. Get the up.
And if you're scared, do it scared. That's what I always love to tell myself. Like,
Wow.
if I'm terrified to do something, I'm like, I'm going to do it terrified. Do that shit scared. Just show up. Show up for yourself.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Groiditoid?
Groiditoid? Yeah, I'm down. I'm here for it. I'm very grateful for that I'm working on self-respect, the theme of this episode. I'm very grateful my house got cleaned. Yes. Oh my God. It's like a monthly thing. Like because I keep my house in pretty good shape, but I'll have someone come over and just like make sure all the door frames are wiped and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the cat hair. It's
right.
just like, oh, it feels so good. Very grateful for that right now. I'm very grateful for some things that are happening on the down low that I can't talk about, but makes me feel very, very happy. And kind of grateful for the rain. It allowed me to not beat myself up this week. You ever just have a lazy week, and if it's 100%. Raining, I don't feel bad for that.
No, I love it.
It was like God's affirmation to me. It's like, nah, cause stay on that couch.
No, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grateful for you and this podcast, and to you guys that signed up for our Patreon. We love you, and your support means the world to us.
So much.
We love you so much.
I'm really grateful for two things. I'm grateful for like our last episode. I feel like we were like our weirdest selves, and like the comments of people liking it just like means a lot, because like I always like felt like a part of me was like really like weird and bizarre and unhinged. And I've been really like letting it out, and it's cool that like people get it.
They get it. There's so many more people that get it than you would have thought.
No, yeah, because it's like I'm a weird bitch.
Yeah.
And like I'm not ashamed of that.
Shouldn't be.
And I'm also grateful for new Megan Thee Stallion and new Fletcher coming out.
Can't wait.
This week.
Wow.
So
Fletcher, we love you.
I'm
Megan,
obsessed with Fletcher.
We love you.
I mean,
we can't wait.
Obviously.
I'm grateful for these shirts as well.
Oh yeah, me too.
They're very comfy too.
We're gonna take some pictures in them.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Well, guys, that was another episode. And we will see you next week. Thank you for your support. Continue to spread the word, because God knows we deserve it. And don't forget to check out our Patreon if you guys are interested in some bonus features and to support the podcast. We love you, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.